that you can groove. Shake that body left, ooh, shake that body right. Feel the beat down in your heart and let your spirit shine. All right, come on everyone. This is your last chance. So I want to hear everybody singing and wave your hands with me. Come on. Here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me. Yeah, here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me. Well, I got something to say right now, and I don't care who hears. I wanna live my life to the fullest, yeah, move past all my fears. Here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. So clap your hands with me. Sometimes you'll feel like you're all alone and there's nobody else around. But we're all here grooving next to you. So see all the friends you found. Ooh, yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me. Oh yeah. Come on everyone, I want to hear everybody clap your hands. All together now. Come on, I know you can do it. Say you will. Say
Hello everyone and welcome to a AMA stream with me, PandaPops, and joined by voice we have the lovely Marie from Nabiya.
Thank you so much for having us.
You are most welcome. I'm very, very excited to get into the experience you've created. As many people in the chat right now already here before we even started. So everybody in chat, if you have questions for Marie regarding the lovely experience they've created, do please be putting those in the chat. But first, we're going to start with some little introductions. Marie, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and about what you do within the Sandbox? And while you do that, I'm going to play a lovely little video for everyone.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. So yes, we are a French creative studio. As many people in the room, we design immersive experiences and games for the metaverse. And as you can imagine, we have many projects on the Sandbox. And the first one you're seeing is the one called Avenged Sevenfold, for people who are into rock music or metal music. They are quite famous. They are from the US. And this is the experience that we launched for season 3. And we are very happy with this one because, you know, for season 3, there were 98 experiences launched. And we scored the highest foot traffic with this one. And it was he got the best ratings from the players, and also we got the best studio awards for the Sandies. For those who don't know what Sandies are, it's like the Oscars on the Sandbox, and we are very happy. And then you can see that one is so we love architecture and art. I don't know if it's obvious, but there is like a Nabiya kind of touch. And this is the museum we made for the World of Women Foundation. And they have their own curator, and they had all the NFTs they wanted to showcase. So we worked on this museum, bringing all the curves and lines and trying to smooth out, if you like, the box effect of voxel. It's still voxel, but, you know, we kind of like pushing the boundaries, the technical boundaries, to show a different kind of aesthetics. And it's a shame that on the video we can't hear their beautiful music. They worked with a composer, with piano, and it's very, it's an exhibition, so it's chill atmosphere. There's nothing to defeat or, you know. And this project that you can see is Maison Nabi. It's an exclusive venue that we created on the Sandbox. Again, because we're on the metaverse, the constraints are different. So we like the transparency, open walls, and this venue is dedicated to exhibitions, events, for marketing activations for brands. So yeah, and I think that later on you'll be playing the Etre exhibition that we created for the French Weeks. So as you can see, we stylize, we really love art and architecture. So mind you, one of the co-founder has like 25 years of experience working in the luxury industry. He worked a lot for Christian Dior. So we work like haute couture workshop in the metaverse. And this is also a project that we love. It's called Elements. It's our own game title, which will be launched on season 4. And it's called Elements because it's based on the Chinese cosmogony, which is the interpretation of the world. So there are 5 elements and 12 zodiac animals. And it's a work in progress, obviously, and the video is quite old, but yeah, there is definitely a style. We love games. We love gamifying, working on the level design and to surprise the players. We love also poetry and content, you know, stories. So it's so rich, the elements. There are so many things that we can create. Voila for the portfolio. And in the meantime, we are also building a social hub for Dogami. I don't know if there are any Dogami fans here. and also CyberCons in co-production with another studio based in Switzerland. So yeah, we're pretty busy.
That's good though. And earlier you mentioned that you've got a kind of style that you're sort of trademarking as a Nabiya style. I'm assuming that style is just curves in a world of voxels and squares, because every time I think of your studio, I just think of absolutely beautiful designs and beautiful curves and things that flow really, really nicely every single time. It's almost hard like not to think of you when you enter into these experiences. It's like, oh, it's Nabiya Creative. They've done this. Like, this is 100% their style. So I absolutely love your style. I love the assets you create. We saw a little bit of elements there, and I remember the old days of sort of helping you with the social media side, and seeing all of those assets every time, just being like, these look amazing. The way you animate them, and that they all seem like little art pieces. Like, absolutely everything is just a piece of art. It's like the way they move and like just how they're designed is fantastic. It's so creative.
Thank you so much. We are very lucky because we are a team of 11, and all of them are very, very expert artists. Not all of them come from voxel world, but they got trained, and most of them have been with us for 2 years now. It's a very stable team, and I think that's our strength, is that we are all remote because of we are in France, in Italy, and so we meet up like every 3 months in an artist residency, and we work together to keep the relationship, and also to solve problems, technical problems, and to brainstorm a lot. So I think we are trying to really, there are only 2 things in our studio. It's art first and people first. So we train, we work together. It's very tight-knit kind of studio.
Oh, that's lovely. That's absolutely awesome.
It's nice in clothes. It's nice that you can kind of recognize Nabiya's style. That's a very good achievement for us, because we are not very famous. We are very small. We don't go out there on Twitter. We don't tweet every day. We're not very good with the marketing, by the way. And so, but today, thank you for giving us opportunity to show off a bit Maison Nabi and Etre Soir. But yeah, we're just builders, we are very discreet, and we just keep building.
No, that's fantastic, and it's shown by your gorgeous show reel. And you had 3 experiences in season 3. You've got an experience in French Week right now, and you're going to have your own game out for season 4, and you're working on other projects. So it shows that your commitment, your dedication to creating these experiences, your passion for doing this. It can be seen, and you do it very, very well. I'm not seeing many questions in the chat right now other than just stunning designs. Everybody's just complimenting you right now, which is absolutely fantastic. But please, people, do put in those questions, no matter, even if it's like the smallest question. Please put in those questions there. We are going to go and have a look at Etre Soir exhibition by Maison Nabi. So we're going to jump in here, and it is a multiplayer experience. So anybody that would like, who's watching right now, that would like to come and join, please do come and join us inside this experience. While I have a little run around and we have a look at some awesome stuff. But it's lovely. I think not only is it lovely having a French week, I love it's not just French brands that are being showcased, but French studios as well, because you are a French studio, and it's nice to see that it's that everything's coming together for French Week.
Yeah, so the French Week, it runs for 2 weeks. It started with, it's a Sandbox who decided to do it, right?
Yes, it is. That just crashed on me, and I don't know why.
Oh, dear.
Oh, what a great start.
So the French Weeks is about the Sandbox wanted to showcase the know-how of the French studios. And all of the French studios are working on the Sandbox are based in Paris. So they all chose to showcase their client projects, brands mostly. And we are based in Lyon, which is the second largest city in France. And Lyon is very famous for the silk making industry. It has a long history of silk. And instead of presenting a brand, we thought, okay, why not bringing a bit of culture and organize maybe an exhibition? So we got in touch with the Museum of Textile. It's been around for over 250 years, I think.
Wow.
And we curated together this exhibition. Okay. So
I'm jumping over here because this is actually, I know this is like a small little area, but like just the added detail of what's going on in these ponds with the lily pads and the swans and the little bulrushes right there. And right, my French isn't perfect, but correct me if I'm wrong. Soie means silk, yes?
Yes.
Yes,
Soie is actually SOIE means the silk. So it means it's a wordplay, to be silk and to be oneself. And when you were outside, you missed but you can go afterwards. Outside, there are a lot to see. There was a kinetic sculpture. But
yes,
maybe when you finish, okay.
Yeah, no.
You see that one is moving. If you go a bit up, yeah. So that's we love Art Deco and also kinetic sculpture when it moves by itself on its own. And if you put your cam a bit above, a bit higher up, yeah. Hey, Sébastien, he's the art director.
Hey.
He's the art director and the guardian of quality for everything we do. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Absolutely. Honestly, it's such a gorgeous experience. And I've got to say, as somebody who loves plants and nature, I adore this tree. This tree it's not my favorite thing in the whole experience, but it's small things like this that just make me so happy to be like in this world, that you can really create such a beautiful world.
Could you go around the Colonne Maurice? Is the ads, when you go to Paris, there are many, and we would like to, voila. So this is the elements, Etre soie, and go around, and there's another ad, and we would like to, yes, this one, show this one. It's a non-fungible conference happening in June in Lisbon, and amongst the on stream, whoever, we would like to give away 2 tickets.
Oh wow!
To people who are, I don't know how we can do it, but just type in. How can we do it? We have 2 tickets we can give out. But
I can very quickly make a giveaway form. So people fill out a form, and then we do a random number calculator, calculate a random number generator to determine it. So I am going to say, people, please enter if you are able to travel during that time.
Yes.
If you have a passport, unless you live in, where you don't need to travel. So please make sure you are in fact able to travel to fill out this form.
Yes, because everybody wants to get there. It's going to be an amazing event. You know, Panda, I go to many, many events in many countries, but this one is actually my favorite. I went last year, the first edition, and the organizer is John Carp. He's a crazy, quirky, creative person. And this year is going to be amazing, all about art and crazy workshops, and it's going to be big. And so we really wanted to help and have this kind of little how can I say relationship with them. And we can give away 2 tickets. That would be amazing.
Yeah, no, that sounds awesome. Let me just get this made up. And you saying that is just making me think, do I have plans in June? Am I able to attend? Because
you must, because there are so many big, huge artists like Pac, Payboy, so many. The lineup is just crazy. And even undoxed people like Whale Shark, they are all coming in and will give a talk being hidden in a virtual, digital box made of screens. So it's amazing.
I'm going to ask for people's emails, so then they have to respond if they win. We can get them we can email them, and then
ask for their Twitter as well. Is that possible?
Twitter? Yeah, no, we can ask for Twitter as well. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah. And it will be announced on Twitter. The winners.
Yes.
Super cool.
Responses, limit to 1. Just making sure I've got everything sorted.
That's the last minute thing. Sorry guys, it wasn't planned, but
no, I love this. I absolutely love this. It's surprised me and surprised the chat at the exact same time.
we can because it will be this is live, but if maybe we can close it tomorrow or something, so we can give some time for people who would watch it later on.
Yes. No? I will send you, because they won't have access to that, so if I send you the form link,
yes,
and then that way you can tweet it out, yes, and then just if you give me a time that you want me to close it, because I've got access to closing it, so I can close it and then just send you all of the submissions for you to do that side.
Wonderful. Well, we can do it maybe this Saturday.
Yeah, that will give,
or even Sunday, so people have sometimes on weekends they have more time to watch. And wonderful.
Sunday would be good, or even Saturday evening, because we do have Alex and Lucas that stream Saturday evenings, so they can mention it on their Saturday stream, like hey, you have until this long to fill out this form.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Because it's not yet available on the Sandbox, the live stream, but we wanted to show that it's one of the features that we'll be using with the next upgrade.
Oh, so. for the streaming? Yes. I'm very, very excited about that.
Of course. Yeah, of course you would. Yeah, so that's the the entrance of the museum. You go up.
I'm going to try and remember where my favorite there's one asset that I absolutely love, which it's right here. This. The silk loom.
Oh yes. Okay, so we have 2 of those, and they are actually of course everything you see are in the collection of the museum. the real physical Museum of Textile in Lyon. They have like 4,500 years of history in there, and they have over 2 million pieces. And actually, they are closed for very delicate renovation work. And the question was, how can we still be alive and talk to a larger audience? And that's why they came to the metaverse, because it's borderless, as you know. And this is an asset that we made from their, it's a piece of art that they have. It's pretty big, and it's at scale anyway, as you can see. But the other one, the other loom is very famous because it's called the Jacquard. The Jacquard, he was a man in Lyon, and he made this machine loom, which made everything much quicker to weave the silk. And also, this Jacquard loom is at the origin of punch cards and binary code. So this is the first kind of algorithm, you see. And I learned that this helped with the binary code, which was developed in the UK, Panda, in your country. So, we learned so much while we were curating for the exhibition. The museum people, they are like so passionate and so, they're very much into their job, and we learned so much. And we hope they learned a lot about the metaverse and the Web3 as well. So it was an amazing collaboration.
That's super interesting. In fact, just knowing that these are in an actual real museum makes me now, like, I think I've told you before, I love traveling. I enjoy it. I love seeing new places, experiencing different cultures. And now I have even more of a reason to visit Lyon, to go here and actually see this in person, because I have a huge love for woodwork, and especially items that have intricate details, like what I'm seeing right here is just super stunning. And I just want to see it. I've seen it in the metaverse. Now I need to see it in real life.
Yeah, and all the bits and pieces, they are not by chance. There is always a story behind it. If there is this man, or that, everything you see, there is the devil. There are stories in there. So that's what we loved, the stories. Yeah, you should come to Lyon.
You have mentioned I want to. I want to. It's finding time. Half the time I spend my annual leave holiday time working still on personal projects. If I'm not working, I'm oh wow, that's beautiful.
The Sandbox has an office here. You can work and play in Lyon. You can stream from the Sandbox office.
I mean, there is that option. I'll have to just say, hey, I need to come visit. I'll blame you. I'll be like, Marie says I need to come, so I have to come.
So on the last, the rooftop, there are some micro pictures, and there is a bit of Q&A, questions, just to remember where you saw it, and because it's also about learning a bit,
How do you know what is it this one?
Because it's the exhibition is in 3 parts. Okay, look. So on the left is the first piece. Yeah, the first piece on the left, left. Yeah, this piece. Okay, everybody, this piece is like the Mona Lisa of the textile history. This is the most precious piece. Is a world renowned, except that we are not specialized in textile, so we don't know. But all the experts and researchers know that this piece is a one of a kind, and you used to. I mean, it was you wear it on the armor. It's
Oh,
14th century. Can you believe it? From Middle Age, and this is the most precious piece.
that is amazing.
Yeah, and so if you spend some time, read and learn, it's a carefully curated kind of exhibition. This is a robe à la française, robe à l'anglaise. Oh, yeah, and this is from Iran, and these are the wearables that we made. So you want to?
I do have a lovely little video for you guys. I do want to, before I show the video, I want to grab the link for chat right now. For the NFT drop, these are wearables, as you've just heard. Where did you go? There we go. Marketplace link.
So yeah, of course, we could have done the avatars, but we thought, okay, it's French week, so let's make wearables because we haven't seen so many of those kind of wearables. The wig. Can you see the wig on the right? It's my favorite.
Yes, I absolutely love these, and also I know a lot of people are like, oh, you could do avatars. I actually kind of like wearables. It's as much as I love my avatars, the ones that I own. The idea of being able to pop on some wearables over my avatar. It's like, and they usually come with, you know, more power or additional boost to parts of them. And I've just noticed Lucas has mentioned I need to visit for research purposes. There we go. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, so we have 4 sets of wearables because, as you know, one wearable to clothe one avatar, you need 4 pieces, right?
Yes.
So when I say set, it's like 4 pieces, and unfortunately on the marketplace you can't buy the whole thing. You have to buy one by one to get the whole thing. You have to buy the 4 pieces to have the overall outfit. But it's about quirkiness, fashion, and why not wearing those stuff and go visit the museum or wherever, you know. It's just if you want to play costume.
And I'm just going to quickly show everybody the marketplace of these. So these are, you know, they're not expensive. They're not too expensive to buy to get the whole set. You know, play mix and match if you want. You can get the wig for one and a completely different top for the other one. You do some nice mix and matching with them. If you really want to choose your favorite pieces. I need to grab myself some of these for sure. I do think I like her outfit the most. Where is she? Yeah,
wearables are cool.
But also, guys, don't forget, please ask your questions in chat.
Oh, and look at the dress on the right. It's Josephine the Empress. No, not this one. Not this one. Yes, this one. This is a piece of art. It's made in silk in Lyon, and it was made for Josephine the Empress, you know, the first wife of Napoleon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they have it. So they're very happy, the museum, to be on the metaverse because, as you can see, these are so fragile. Okay, it's not, you can't touch it, but the quality of the images are pretty cool. And you can even see better sometimes than in real life, because in real life it's under a glass, to protect. So yeah, that was so much, really so much fun experience to prepare. Honestly, it was. We learned so much. It was so interesting, and they're passionate people. And this is the dress. Look, with a corset, is for a very waspish, you know, not very. I don't think women want to wear this nowadays.
I don't know. You say that. There's the previous job I used to work, I'd finish early in the morning, and there used to be this lovely gentleman wearing sort of what felt like very sort of 18th century clothing. Sorry, yeah, 1800s, so 19th century clothing. And every time I saw him, I kept thinking to myself, I would love to wear an outfit like this, or I don't think I have a very ethereal grace to me to pull off a dress like that, but definitely one like this. I don't know, corsets and like beautiful dresses like that. I would love to wear one. They're not my usual aesthetic, but I like playing dress up. So yes. I would love to play dress up in that. And if TikTok has taught me anything, it's that there are people out there that definitely do like to get vintage clothing like these, or have them created in those styles.
I love people who really can, they are daring, dashing on the street. And I'm like, oh, thank you for the gift, because I'm so classical, I'm always in black, and I love when I'm outside and seeing someone who's trying a completely different style, vintage. And it's like, oh, thank you so much for the gift, because they are brave to me,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a piece of Josephine as well. The details are incredible. This is a Christian Lacroix. Yeah, you haven't
sorry.
seen...
I'm running past them.
You haven't seen the one more contemporary fashion side. No, it's downstairs. It's not. This one is macro only, but they are like dresses from the 20th century. Where is it? Oh yeah, you haven't seen this history. Now go where you saw. Yeah. Yes.
Which I'm this way. Still heading this way.
No. Go back. Go back to where you were. Yeah. So this. Yeah. Go straight where you are going. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so you missed out. On the right is more about history, and they are gravure. Gravure is like from the 18th century real paintings, because it shows how the silk making industry was in daily life. And this album comes from Japan, obviously. And so it's really like a documentary kind of, and you can really learn and see how many women were working for that. And on the other side, if you go further on your left and you move around, there's another album from China. And this is also a real album that the museum holds. And it's interesting to see how it's like a documentary.
I love it.
This one we love. So this one is, as you can see, the woman on the right, the far right on the picture, she's holding. So it's France. It's the first time the eggs were introduced. It was a very well kept secret silk making industry in China, but then at some point it came in to France. And French people started to work on silk making. And at first, women would keep the cocoons in their bosoms. So as you can see, the lady on the far right, she's holding the cocoons on her bosom, on her breast.
Yes. No, I know.
And that's what we loved. It's just incredibly interesting.
I did not know that. That is absolutely fascinating.
And if you want to go back to the contemporary fashion pieces, that's on you went there. This is Silk Road. This is beautiful too. Yeah, it was the small room on your right, I think. Go in.
This one?
No, that you saw. Where is it? Yes, here. See, this is Christian Lacroix. It's all at the museum. It was donated by the designers, and the padded jacket is from the 80s, behind you, from Ted Lapidus. It's all in silk, and it really represents the 80s, the 90s craze for the down jacket.
Yes.
It's all haute couture. And the pink dress is very famous too. It's pleated. Yeah. It's a Delphos dress. Fortuny, Mariano Fortuny was a very famous maison, haute couture maison.
There's so much history in this place
Yeah.
that
What we wanted to show is
fascinating.
how the fashion has changed to adapt to the social changes. Like, as you can see, the waspish dress, you're constrained, and the more you go, the more free you are with your body. Fashion is part of the society. It really reflects what's going on in the society.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I honestly, the ones of like the really close-up details, I absolutely love. Like, that detail in that picture is just absolutely fascinating. When custom audio, someone is hoping for custom audio. Custom audio would be good. Could you imagine having custom audio where not only when you interact with the signs that you get the audio playing for it?
So we have a music on this experience. It's very gentle and poetic. You cut out the music maybe.
It's because I don't have your voice and the game audio separate, unfortunately. So I can hear it.
Yeah, when they play, they can there's music, there's audio. Yeah, and it's a mandala because we like poetic stuff, and yeah, just this was made so that people could have like a vista on the whole building from up above. Yeah,
it's really, really lovely. I can imagine a lot of people taking group pictures over here.
Yeah, so it's roughly
stunning.
yeah, it's all yeah.
And the way this is done as well. Like, a part of me feels like I'm going to fall, but I absolutely love how the floor
Just follow the constellations and you're fine. Yeah, it's more about a pleasant journey rather than a tricky, difficult, you have to defeat and fight. It's more contemplative kind of experience. Listen to music and see the pieces and learn a bit, and yeah.
I'm going to get these wrong.
Bombix Mori.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, of course it's the last one I'd go for. But honestly,
good game.
I got the first one correct. I knew the first one. I'm sticking to it. The first one I got correct. That's all I needed. But honestly, these butterflies flying around here are just stunning. Everything is so beautiful. There we go.
We can't wait. We can't wait for the next version of Game Maker in the next season. It's going to be amazing. All the shadings, the lights, and the new features is going to be amazing. So it will be upgraded, of course. But we're pretty happy with the results on this one also.
Yes, because for people that don't know, obviously right now these games are being released in 0.7. 0.8 is available, as many of the community are aware. 0.8 is available, but the games currently being released are on 0.7, while we make sure that there's no big bugs before releasing it on 0.8. So I believe, don't quote me on it, people, I believe season 4 we will be on 0.8.
It will be 100% sure. Don't quote on me.
Yeah, no, it's like a part of me knows that that's what's happening, but because I don't want to, in case something happens, on the like 0.1% chance something happens, I can fall back on a, hey, don't quote me.
Now it will happen on 0.8 because we are currently in production with 0.8. So that's there's no question about the next season being on 0.8.
Right, I'm going to throw down that link that we had earlier, and I'm going to ask people again, please, if you have any comments, questions, even if you just want to say to Marie, how do you create such amazing games? And I know Marie's already gone over this, which is a fabulous team of people is how they do it.
Well, no questions. So I guess we've been very clear on, and this is the French Gardens, of course.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's the French weeks. You know the difference between French gardens and English gardens, yeah? Everything is very geometric, like in Versailles, whereas the English
I did not know that.
Oh, yeah, okay. So French gardens are very, they're, you know, all the trees and bushes are like geometrical, very strict, you know, it's all about math. But English gardens is less obvious, it's more curvy and a bit wilder kind of, but it's of course it's very thorough, and the way they do it, my preference goes for English style gardens. But the French like to control the elements. But because it's French weeks and everything is here is French because of the theme, we decided to make a little, French gardens.
Oh,
And this
Mr.
is-
Furious X actually has, I think it's like a slight question, which is, would love to one day maybe see a behind the experience and watch something like this be created. Do you think that could be something that you do have your level designers and VoxEdit designers to just record some of their creating process?
It's a great question. And at the very first, a long time ago, we tried to write articles and videos and all that. And we realized that it takes a lot of time, and we kind of focused on building, but we love to share, because it's all about education and sharing, but we just don't know how to. That's the thing. It's time consuming, preparing the footage, articles, but yeah, we'll think about it. Maybe once an element, once a project is done, maybe we could go deeper and explain the building process and the choices we made. Yeah. Thank you for asking. That's cool.
No bad questions there. Oh, and I've seen as well that you have thrown in some links as well, which I believe you have a website link you wanted to.
Yeah,
mention.
just if people want to know more about the Etre Swap project, how it came about, the idea and the curation, and yeah, they are very welcome to take a look.
I'll just quickly throw that. Oh no, it broke. I broke it. Let's take that off.
Okay, let me check. To me, are we good on my side?
So just everybody save the link and then open it in a few days when there won't be an issue.
It's okay on my side. Maybe there's something like
It could be
No.
it could be a me issue.
maybe it's broken. I don't know what's going on.
Panda can't open EU website since Brexit, Tom Voxel says. That's not a thing. That's not what that is. I hope. So we'll...
So happy that we were able to show, and that you could play, and It's really nice to be, as a builder, to be able to show a little bit. At first, we are a bit shy, but now we are feeling so good about it. Yeah, that's it. That's the website.
There we go. Yes, the link I used added some different characters. That's odd. So there we go. That one does work.
Yeah,
it works. Look, see, Tom Voxel. I can access websites. See, they didn't block us. It's all fine. But no, this is an absolutely stunning experience. And for people wondering what the link earlier was for, Nabiya Creative are offering 2 tickets to Non-Fungible Conference 2023, 7th to 8th of June, Lisbon. So if you have the ability to go there, please do fill out the form. And so if you fill out the form, the results will be announced on Twitter through Nabiya. Marie, if you can announce the winners, and I'll make sure that both myself and I'll see if Sandbox will also retweet the winners as well. Yes. Please, but yes, we'll close those out. So did you want to do it Saturday evening or close it or announce Sunday?
It's up to you. You tell me, Panda.
If we close it Saturday evening, and then you will be able to announce them on Sunday. So
perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yes, and please, if you enter the raffle, make sure that you can travel.
Yes, please. I will say, you'll get tagged on Twitter, but make sure that you check your emails and potentially Twitter DMs, because I think it will be good to reach out just to double check. Hey, you know what you won? Are you able to actually travel, and have that back and forth of like, are you able to accept the tickets or not? And then if not, then a re-roll for a ticket could be done for somebody able to travel. But please, I know some of our viewers do like to fill in forms because they enjoy forms. I wish that wasn't true, but it really is. I've had a couple of people say, oh yeah, I filled out the form for fun. It's like, okay, don't know. Please, this time, don't do it for fun.
Yeah, and let's meet up in Lisbon then. No, the 2 winners. Yes.
Make sure to meet up with Marie. For sure. I absolutely love this experience. And the music, you said, I can hear it. Obviously, people watching are probably unable to hear it. But it's super calming. Like, I could have this on in the background while I'm working, and it would... 2 winners, 1 ticket. 2 winners, 2 tickets, Tom Voxel. But yes. Before we finish up here, do we have any final questions at all from the chat? Anything you want to know about what Nabiya Creative are doing? What you can look forward to in the future? I already know I'm really looking forward to seeing what you make with the CyberKongs, because I know the Cyber Tusk, was it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wow, what a great memory. Yeah. the CyberKongs through a competition, Voxel competition, and we won. We are very lucky to win with the Cyber Tusk.
It was my favorite.
A few words on CyberKongs. We are working, because it's a humongous project, and it's the start. So we are working with friends, another studio called the Sun Rush. And so for the CyberKongs is coming out in season 4. The social hub is going to be absolutely massive. Nobody has seen it until today. It's going to be mind-blowing, because they chose this hyper-realistic style. because so not stylized, more hyper realistic, and it's just incredible. So we haven't Sunrise Channels, we haven't shown any pictures yet, and no videos because it's all top secret, and because they have a very big community and loyal community. They are so active, the Cybercons guys. So it's going to be incredible. Just saying.
Yeah, no. I thoroughly look forward to it. I know what how good of artists and designers that you are, and I also am very aware of how detailed and amazing artists Sandrush are as well.
Yeah.
They create amazing assets. So I can't wait to see what comes out. I'm super excited for season 4. And before anybody asks when season 4, the same question, the same answer I give you every single time: soon, TM. No official date is given because many of us know that these dates can move based off of anything. Like,
so
delays.
all I can say is that for season 4, you can expect Cybercons made by Sunrush and Nabiya. You can expect from us Dogami for the first time. Dogami, because I know that they have a big community as well. And you can expect also Elements, our game. So we are pushing like 3 projects for the season 4. We don't know the date, but we kind of know, but we are not supposed to say.
Yes, it's all top secret dates. Shh.
Yes.
We don't say.
Yes.
So you had 3 experiences in season 3. You're going to be pushing for 3 experiences in season 4. I'm hoping every season you're going to be pushing 3 experiences at this rate. Keeping you super busy, and I wish you the best of luck to hopefully having the most foot traffic again.
Yes, hopefully, yes. But they are big for French weeks. They are big corporate companies. So I think that they have a bigger community than a cultural museum that we are presenting.
Yeah.
So we are still hoping that people come and visit, because it's a different kind of experience. We are, with chill music, and you just contemplate and visit. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, let's see. Yeah.
Well, I wish you the best of luck for all future games that you are creating. I can't wait to see honestly, Cyberconks is my favorite. I am interested in Dogami. That's the little pet one. I'm correct in thinking that, right? The little dogs. Yes.
It's a Metaverse. It's all about dogs. Yeah.
Yes. I've seen some things. It looks super cute. I've seen tweets about it. I am following them. It's hard to keep up with all of the projects. Hopefully, maybe I'll see you in Lisbon if I'm able to go attend the event. But thank you, as always, for being here. I really appreciate it. I am going to just show one final last time the drops that you have. So everybody in chat right now, where am I? I'm in the UK in my house currently. I hope anyway. So for anybody watching, these are NFT drops. They are equipment pieces, entire outfits. So you do need to buy all 4 pieces to get the entire outfit. But these just look so cool. I love equipment, wearables. They're super styled. They've got lovely detail to them without being overly detailed, which I think is really important in VoxEdit and in wearables especially, because they've got to fit the people. And yeah, looks absolutely stunning. So make sure to check out the marketplace for those assets. Make sure to check out Etre Maison Nabi. I said Maison properly that time.
Yes, perfect French.
It's been far too long. I did used to speak French. Once you stop after a certain amount of time, you kind of forget. So I'll need to brush up if I'm to visit again. But as always, thank you so much for being here, Marie.
Thank you for having us. It's really amazing. Thank you so much.
And you did excellent. I know you were always a little nervous during these interviews, but you do it so well. So thank you for being here. And as always, chat, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. We will see you next time. Goodbye.